friends, Ryder here. Alright, so it's been a little while since I made a video. I had to go up to LA to work LA Auto, and I'm actually pretty stoked for the new unit Sylvie. Today I will be doing some pulls for her. I'm going to go into the far plane, I'm going to check out her kit. But the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the shop. There's some pretty cool bundles right now. I already bought the two bundles from here, which are like, where are they? These ones right here. This one's pretty sweet. It's $7 for like 3,500 Visior, 2,500 paid, which is pretty great. And then the Visior Pack H is always good. But going into the Black Friday special shop, there are some pretty interesting bundles here. This one's kind of a regular one, 1,000 paid Visior, and you can get like 600 Thought Fragments and 600 Awakening Prisms ticket. Pretty mellow, like kind of normal. This one's pretty interesting. So this, you can have a select UR unit shard times 100 for 100 or 1,000 paid Visior. You could like basically max Alaya because you can get up to 6 of them, which is crazy. So basically you can like max any character right now with this, which is pretty interesting, especially for people who I know are missing like 100 or 200 shards for certain things. This is definitely going to be really cool. So I'm going to have to come back and check that out. Then they also have a select UR vision card shard times 100 where you can get 3 of them. So you can basically max like any vision card. All the dark chaos espers are on here, which is freaking awesome. Honestly, the only one that I'm really working on is this one right now, but I think this is going to be really cool for some people as well. We did get a Hiroki's gift, which is cool. This with the 1,000 burst pots is awesome. Those are a bit hard to come by. The armor pots are a little bit more gettable, I guess. But I still think 1,000 paid for this. I think that I'm not going to go for that. The skip ticket one, pretty cool, but not really necessary. And here is one that is gold, so I will take this one. All right. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do, I'm pretty stoked on Sylvie. I did play Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. I'm hoping that she's as good as a support as she was in that game. But I think the best way to check, first I will go into her starter quest, and we will check her out. Do not continue to use items, defeat 3 or more enemies, blah, 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 use her limit break. Alright, so let's go into this. We're going to do this first off. I kind of want to get a feel for how tanky she's going to be. We know that she's like a healer rear guard class, I guess. I was thinking that she might be more of a paladin. But here, let's go. Let's look into this. So this was the skill that we could see on her notice when she was announced. Recovers HP large of allies within range and bestows a barrier that reduces damage 1 time. Pretty cool. And bestows AP auto restore on self for 3 turns. So she does start with 83 AP right here. She is a magic unit, so she is going to have higher AP at the beginning. I think that this will help a little bit, the AP regen. But let's keep going. Okay, so here we have Bunny's Protection. This is her re-raise, and it bestows Shell. I wish this would have bestowed Shell and Protect. But it is what it is. Maybe with her EX job, it will get upgraded to do that. We will see. Here's Healing Prayer. Raises own magic for 3 turns and recovers HP medium of allies within range. Okay, so that's like a basic Cura. Here we have Prayer of Resolute Oaths. Okay, so I thought she was going to get something like this. Raises defense / spirit of allies within range for 3 turns and significantly raises defense debuff resistance / spirit debuff resistance. So that's pretty awesome. It's going to give them basically a sentinel buff and then a debuff resistance buff on a significant debuff resistance buff for both of those original buffs that she's getting. That was a complicated way to say a simple thing, but I think you guys are following. Alright, so let's keep going. Here we have Cheerful Paladin Strike. Looks like this is her just bread and butter low AP cost move. It does have 4 range. Here we have Crippling Strike. Deals damage medium to targets within range based on caster's magic stat and lowers healing power for 3 turns. Okay. This is that huge AoE that removes re-raise and has a chance of inflicting slow. So like slow was always a really good status effect, I think. She's going to have obviously 97 faith. So I mean like Kane back in the day, his slow was always like, you know, if you get it off, it's pretty impactful, I think. So this could be really big. Lastly, we've got I've Got Your Back, removes all debuffs from self, then deals damage large to target based on caster's magic stat. Okay, that's kind of an interesting one. It does look like that's all we're going to get to see here. Alright, so let's go for this one. This is her big AoE. Okay, so those guys are down. I guess we'll go with Esther Overcharged Physique. Oh yeah, I remember that one. Okay, she's gonna buff. I think that we will have Esther come forward and do Bolting Impact. And I think I need to use her Limit Break. I'm gonna use this buff right here. I am curious to see what her EX nodes are, so I guess that we're going to have to pull her and check those out. Okay, so I do need to use this ability in order to get the, there's that barrier. That's actually pretty sick, honestly. Full heal and barrier for one turn is pretty awesome, I will say. I'm going to go in right here. Cheerful Paladin Strike, we'll go with that. And then Esther is going to finish it off. That's funny that they paired her with Esther. I know that they were somewhat of a pair in FFBE, even though now they're like completely unrelated with Lightning and Light. Okay, let's see what we got. We'll go for the Crippling Strike. And I guess with Esther, we will just do whatever. I'm kind of curious to go into her companion slot and see what she brings to the table. This is like a really low level Sylvie, so it's kind of hard to see really much of what we're getting. Alright, that should be it. Maybe not. Alright, let's see what else we got here. Whoa! This is supposed to be her debut. You're just gonna one-shot her? I don't know if that looks good on her right there. Alright, so let's see. That's awesome that Sylvie died on her starter quest. I didn't think that that was actually possible. Maybe she's not going to be as tanky as I was hoping. Looks like Esther's taking like literally no damage from basically anything right now. So, okay. Wow, this is such a funny quest. Alright, we're going to end this guy. We got one more left to go. Almost there. Alright, that should be the end of the quest. Thank God that we totally failed it. Sylvie's shining moment came to an unfortunate end when she was one hit KO. Oh, look at that. Do not be KO'd is not one of the mission quests. So Sylvie lucked out. Although she did get smacked super hard into the floor by that troll or whatever that ogre was. That's kind of actually super hilarious. Okay, so let's go into here. Let's go into the companions. Alright, so here she is. We can look at her TMR. This is the first thing I want to look at. Raises magic of allies with an area around self for 3 turns and decreases own chance of being targeted. Okay, that's probably not going to be used. Her vision card already has for her hate down, so this isn't necessary at all. I thought she was going to get a pretty good TMR. I guess it has its niche moments, but Not quite as good as I was hoping. Stats look decent. This is her at 120. So let's go in and look at the skills right here. We already looked at this one. This is the one with slow. I'll protect everyone. Removes all debuffs from self and removes all buffs from target. Then deals damage large based on caster's magic stats. So this is definitely the upgraded one from the one we saw earlier. It adds the removes all buffs from target. That's interesting. Prayer of Resolute Oaths raises defense spirit of allies for 3 turns plus the debuff resistance added to it. Okay. Here we have this one. She has 4 range. Bunny's protection. Okay, she gets the re-raise in the main kit. That's good. True Paladin Strike deals damage large to targets within range based on caster's magic stat and lowers defense piercing rate. That is a new one. Definitely. Okay, that's interesting. Let's go into her sub-job of her main job. Crippling Strike deals damage medium to targets within range based on caster's magic stat and lowers healing power for 3 turns. Okay, and then we have Healing Power, raises own magic, then recovers HP. Okay. So probably going to be using White Mage as the sub-job. If we go into her stat details, okay, it looks like she's a little bit weak to slash, she's good to pierce, she's strong to missile, which is nice because she's a healer. She's decent to magic, and she's 10% weak to strike. It's looking pretty good so far. Basic defense and spirit are also pretty good. Kind of like a kind of a Resnick-esque with a good heal. Very Resnick vibes that I'm getting so far. Let's look at her passives. Raises magic, slash attack resist, piercing rate, defense, and spirit. Okay, that's a good passive. Then we have March of the Saints. Nullifies Doom. Definitely like one of the best passives in the entire game. If I could equip this on every single character, I would do it. I would equip it in 2 slots. Totally kidding. I never use that passive ever. Let's look at her counter right here. Recovers HP minimum of allies with an area around self when taking damage from physical attack. That's interesting. That's new. Okay. And lastly, we'll look at her master ability. Light unit, allies, max HP plus 10%. Light attack plus 15. Own area, attack resist 10. Non-attack ability, activation time minus 40%. Is that 40%? Minus 40%. Okay, so not bad. So for casting her heals outside of her limit break, she's going to get a little bit of a break on that. Okay. Either way, I've been stoked to... I mean, I love light. I think maybe light might be one of my favorite elements might be my favorite element in the game. These are pretty cool right here in the summon. So this is a select UR unit. You can get Fina. You can get, looks like Sidali. I don't know if Alaya is on here. And then there's also a select UR Vision card as well, which is pretty cool. I do have a 10 times summon right here, the ticket. Let's go ahead and use that. Let's see if we get some luck right off the bat. She's throwing her present into the sky. It comes down with a silver book. Okay, we'll see how it goes. I'm not sure how it's going to go today. I am pretty excited to build a new unit. I do think that Sylvie would have been a really good unit for fire. But I guess we're just going to have to wait and see. Okay, so no luck there on the 10 times. Her banner is going to go up by 5% each time. Okay. And it looks like her pity in the Mog shop is going to be 200 of these Global Festival medals. So I'm going to go to her 9-step. Does look like she does get 10 on each one. And I'm just going to continue through here. We'll get a... Let's see. Do we get the medals on each step? Okay. All right, so let's go for that. We'll go through here and we'll see how it goes. And then we'll go back to her main banner and we'll pull from there. Okay, here's the first one. Okay, so it's gold at the top. We might be able to get lucky and get her. Nope, not yet. It is pretty fun to be able to log back in and play. I was working this crazy show up in LA where I basically had to did like 138 hours in 10 days, walked like 60 miles. I think like me and 10 dudes laid like 90,000 pounds of flooring and did like probably 500 to 1,000 cuts on 7 different saws over the course of building Volkswagen's booth out there. But finally, back home, rested, new unit comes out. It's not fire, but it is what it is. I think that I'm stoked that Light is getting something. And I hope that it does make somewhat of a difference. I do think that Light is, still kind of like a sleeper killer. Like if you make the right team, like my buddy Era in our guild is working on a team that's Jaden, Violet, and Elena, and like full on triple evasion build for all three. So like even Jaden breaks 100 evasion, and it's pretty sick actually. Like I do think, oh, is this her? Oh, Oberon, how could you do that to me, Oberon? All right, that was pretty close though. I can feel it. She's in the aether. Um, So yeah, so I do think that, definitely some other elements are super strong right now. Dark is super strong. We are going to be getting Sephiroth, which is insane. He's really, really strong. He has a passive that gives him 50 defense, piercing rate plus 20% resistances to all elements, like 20% elemental resistance across the board in one passive. It's pretty crazy. So I do think, though, if I had to bet, whoa, here we go. Is she in the aether? No, Sakura. Oh, Sakura. No, I will not use you, Sakura, even though you just showed up. I am pretty stoked, though, if we can get Sylvie from this. We'll just have to see how it goes. But, yeah, let's just see how this goes. Oh, what I was going to say is that I do think that Zach will eventually come to the game from Final Fantasy VII, and I would be willing to bet that Zach is going to be light. He just strikes me as a light character. I mean, like regardless of his elements in other games. Ooh, Raldor. So I think that light is going to have a promising future. I wish that they would do some more for fire. Honestly, like it just feels wrong. Like at this point, like fire's just like in the corner with the little like storm cloud above their head, and it's like Charmander when he's under that leaf when Ash finds him and is like a little ember is just burning out. Like that's fire right now. That's the state of fire. So we'll see if Yuffie makes a difference, but with her buff only lasting 3 turns, and with things like that, especially if that buff is the first one to go off, where she can avoid the guaranteed hit, it's like if that's the first thing to go off, and you're getting off a second buff, it's only going to last 2 turns after that. I mean, I guess we'll just have to see how it goes. I haven't seen any Yuffie PvP yet. The Fire Ifrit does look really cool. It does look like it's totally setting up a Fire Stern to come out, which I'm pretty excited for, but I guess we're just going to have to wait and see how it goes. Okay, so I'm not getting very good luck right here on the 9-step, but maybe this one will switch over. Oh, no, it did not. Okay, where are we at right now? We're on step 8. Okay, come on. Gold book? Gold book, come on. Silver book. Ah, oh, if I had $1 for every time I got a silver book. Okay, it's still gold at the top, so there's a chance it'll turn over. Definitely some interesting stuff coming. I know that the UR Shadow Links. Oop, Sylvie, the bunny lover. Is this her? Ildira. Dr. Diggs would be stoked, but I can't say the same for Ildira. All right, let's keep going. I think this is the last 9 step. And, all right, bronze book, that's a bummer. And a VC, double bummer. Oh, it is gonna switch. We'll see what we get. So yeah, the UR Shadow Lynx is gonna come out in December. I guess some people are saying she looks like a dancer. Maybe she'll be fire. I have no idea what she's gonna be. Um, and then the Addison Rae collaboration is going to come out. Personally, I don't understand why she's going to be a character. Like, literally is like so polar opposite that it just makes no sense to me. But it is what it is. I will definitely not be. I can't. I can't put Addison Rae in a party with Sephiroth and go to sleep in peace that night. So it just can't happen. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry if there are people who are stoked on it. I really am happy for you if you go for her. I'm just not. I just can't. All right. So that being said, those are all the kind of exclusive units that are coming. Cadia. Oh man, dude, I'm just getting wrecked on these polls right now. Gumi is just like pissed at me. I guess I shouldn't be shit talking so much, but I mean, when you hit us with Addison Rae collaborations, like it's just kind of asking for it. Like, I think everyone was kind of like, what? Like, I had no idea who that was. And then, I guess they're just trying to do something. All right, here we go. Rainbow? Oh, brutal, dude. It's all right, though. We're committed. We came into this with the goal of pulling Sylvie. I want to make some new PvP videos. So, yeah, I'm pretty psyched on this. I do miss Light a lot. So, and maybe I will use some of those UR select cards to build Jaden. I know he's going to be really good. I think like the combo is going to be Elena, Jaden, Sylvie. Her VC works really well with those two. Man, I've gotten so many gold crystals, but very few rainbows. Okay, how many of these do I have? Oh, I can't check. Okay, so I have 9 plus 1 is 10 plus 20, that's 14 going into this. Okay, so I should be at like 140. All right, so hopefully we can get her before. That means I can get a bunch of her shards. Here's the gold book. Come on, Sylvie. Onegai shimasu. In the words of Cabbage. Onegai. Okay, so there's the rainbow at the top. Maybe this will be the day. I know that all the FFBE global exclusive units have basically all been good. But I guess we'll just have to see. All right. 本当にお願いします. Ah, no! You smiting me. Double Ildira. I can't with this right now. Okay. All right. We're going to pull another gold book right now. And that's just going to be what we're going to do. And then we're going to get the 11 girl. Silver book. All right. All right. Here we go. Gold crystals for days. I'm never going to skip these because I feel like it's such a bummer when YouTubers do these polls and then they press skip and then you just see the thumbnail for the new character and you miss the walkout. Oh, change to a rainbow. That's super high chances in my book. Oh. Everyone's getting their shout out right now. There's Orange J. Dr. Diggs had his old Ildira. So we've got like lean, double Ildira. No. We're going for Sylvie. That's who we want. Give us the gold book and let's be done with this. All right, so here we go. Man, like I said, there's just gold crystals for days right now. Okay, so maybe this one will turn over. I don't want to go over on the global medals, so I'm probably going to double check in like 2 pulls. Come on, Rainbow. Oh man, you're really going to make me go all the way to pity. I really feel like Gumi's pissed at me. But it is what it is. I mean what I say, and I really do hope they do better. All right, here's the gold book. Let's see how it goes. Could this be it? There's the rainbow and 2 golds. I like the setup. Let's see who we get on the golds. Maybe it'll be an indicator. Okay, so we got Marielle. She is pretty cool. Ooh, double rainbows on the pole right now. Can we go double Sylvie? That would be so sick. Ziza. I was excited for you, Ziza, a long time ago when I found out that you had bells for the TMR. But now we're looking for Sylvie. So, onegai shimasu. Ah! Garble! Garble. You with your illustration where your head is too big for your body. Okay, so I'm 40 in, so that's 8. And I think I did 9 on the step up plus 10. So that means I should have 2 left, I guess. I'm going to double check really quick on the pity. Let's see what we got. We'll go into the Mog shop and we'll check. I got 3 left. Man, this would be so nice to pull her on the banner and not have to get her like this. Okay, guys, so I'm going to need some luck here. I need to basically do this in 3 goes. So we have 3 tries to get her. Okay, so here's another silver book. That's fantastic. Okay, bunch of golds. Let's see if they turn over. None of these did. I haven't given up hope. Oh, come on. This would be awesome. Oh, there we go. What? Oh, you gotta be kidding me right now. I was wondering when I read the text and it said puny mortal. I was like, that doesn't sound very bunny vibes, honestly. Okay, Ibarra. I'll take it. Not gonna build her, but it is what it is. It is a step closer. We did pull a FFBE unit, albeit not the right one. Okay, so we got another silver book right here. We have 2 chances left. So I'm just going to pray a little bit and hope that we get her. We got 4 chances for the golds to turn over. Come on. I will do you proud, Sylvie. We're going to make some fun teams. Rainbow? Oh, okay, 1 try left. Literally 1 try left. Oh, what a brutal, brutal go. Okay, this is it. Let's see how it is. Another silver book. Man, they're just rampant. I feel like I get so many of them. Okay, it's at the top. Please turn over to a rainbow. That would be so rad to get it on the last pull. Oh, brutal. That's so brutal. Okay, well, it is what it is. We have all of the medals for her, so I'm going to go over to the shop. And we are going to pull her. That's unfortunate that I had extremely bad luck. I can't believe I pulled a Bara over her. But it is what it is. Man, these 200 medals just gone. That's such a shame. All right, well, here she is, guys. Oh, didn't get to see her walk out. What a bummer. But it is what it is. I'm pretty excited. Yes. But yeah, I hope that the video was a little bit interesting for you guys to watch. We got to see a little bit of her. I'm hoping that she's going to be pretty good. I'm just a pretty big fan of Light, and I'm pretty confident that Zach will end up being Light. I know some people will think that she's Wind, or that he'll be Wind, but I really think that Zach will be Light. I think that that element matches him pretty well. And if that's true, I will be stoked to have a really, really solid healer. Yuna hasn't really been power crept at all since she came out, so definitely pretty cool to try out Sylvie. Let's go in here and check her out. Here she is. So she definitely looks pretty cool. This is her TMR again. And let's look at her 3D model. Oh, not you. Yeah, so she's pretty cool. I thought she was going to be more of a paladin, but I'll take it that she has a sword. Pretty psyched on that. But anyways, I think that I will end the video here. I'm going to get to work on building her. Hopefully I should have her 120 in a couple days, and we'll be able to test her out and see how she does in the current meta. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I appreciate everyone who likes the videos. Apparently it helps with something. And I really appreciate all of you guys who subscribe to the channel. So I just want to thank you all so much. And that being said, hope you all have a wonderful day. Take care and peace.